Well, everybody, Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular. I have a Stephens Best Loot unboxing. Going to happen right here in August. I got the paperwork that came with it. Going to set that to the side. Apparently, some people were like, hey, you shouldn't show that to us. We should be surprised, too. So we're all going to be surprised together. Looks like, from what I can see, this month it's different so far, is that there is tape all over this thing. So I wonder if that was some kind of recommendation that Steven got that he decided to use. I don't normally see all that kind of crazy tape on it. It does come in a priority box, so you would think that there'd be enough protection, but apparently we gotta have tape all over it too. We're gonna just get into it right. Meow. Oh my goodness gracious. So let's see. So far they've been really good, the boxes, I will say. People think that Stephens Best Loot, he pads them up for me to show off to you for YouTube. And then people that actually have gotten the boxes, they're like, that is not true. Like, we get pretty much the same thing as well. It's pretty much identical. So, bada bang. There's like a little outer package right there. I think I can put that away. Let's see what we got today. So, spot price of silver came down a little bit. So, let's see what we're getting because of that. Okay, so first thing, I like that Second Amendment piece right there. Homeland Security is us, right? We should be our own Homeland Security. MK bars, 1 troy ounce. Nice little piece right there. Super happy with that piece already. And then what else? We got a boneyard piece. All right, cool. Neat little piece. So I believe that goes to Wild Pig. Yeah, he's done the W Pig, which I believe that there was a kid that he was I don't know, coach with or something like that. I think he's a coach for some kind of team that they got out there, some kind of kids league. I don't know, but I guess he was like had this guy Boneyard is like one of the proteges that was working with Wild Pig on how to pour, and then he was like, the kid was like, I'm done with it, I'm over it, and then Wild Pig's like, well, I'll take over the Boneyard and I'll use that too. So I believe that is the way of things. This right here, look at this little germanium med piece. Very, very nice. Is this a whole ounce? No way. Is it really? It is. It's a 1 ounce little germanium. This is nice. I love these little pieces. Man, 1 ounce, and it has a little hologram on the back. It has the nice stamping. Nice piece, man. Wow. 4.9's fine, too. I mean, what else do you need out of this thing? That's crazy. That does not feel like that would be an ounce when you consider the two like that. Look at that. Look, here's another 1 ounce. Those are 1 ounce. This is 1 ounce. That's nice. That's nicely done. I mean, that's everything you could ever want. I mean, beyond a serial number, but the serial number is probably actually on that somewhere, maybe? I don't know. It looks like there's some kind of serial number on there. 8TJ40YN. Crazy. Anyways, sorry I spent a lot of time on that. What do we got here? A little, wow. Okay, there's a old holder for PCGS, isn't it? These are the ones that if you want your coin to be right set up, you have to sit there and spin it for a while. Try to get it right. And then eventually you might be able to spin it into an upright position. So I'll be there for a while trying to figure out how to get that right. But yeah, old PCGS one. Man, look at that. Wow, little $50. I just want to spin it a couple times. There's probably a really good technique. I just do this right here, and eventually they can spin into place. I think I'm getting it going this way. Anyways, I'll be here for a few minutes doing that. Trying to get it. Cool. So far, so good. And again, this is like a $250 box. So, tell me what you think. At the end of this, we'll go over the prices on this little paper right there. But, there's all different size box. I'm pretty sure by now Stephens Best Loot will just make you whatever size that you want. So, look at this thing, huh? This comes in a whole CD case. This is interesting. This is fun stuff, man. This is just as cool. So you get a made in Germany Geiger bar, huh? Golly, with the CD case included. They've thought of everything. Forget the assay, little assay card. We're going full on CD case these days for 1 ounce of silver. This is a fancy thing, man. I was just seeing how secure it was. I really don't want to open it, but looks like there's some tape right there, something like that closes it up. Golly, what do one of these things cost? This is not just your typical 1 ounce of silver. This comes in a whole slab. Wow. These Geiger bars are super nice. A lot of people collect those right there just because of how well done they are. And they are well done, huh? It's got everything you could ever want. Whew. All right, that has to be expensive, like more than just a regular typical ounce price. Look at all this, man. Thank goodness silver's coming down because this box is loaded. Hold on. Let's get more. Oh my gosh. More stuff that I didn't even see before. These are beautiful. Have you guys seen these yet? These little Freedom rounds? These are awesome. So, yeah, hard to see right here, but there are all these little intricate lines and designs in these right here. These are so well done. And I believe it was the Elemental Mint had done these. They might still do them. I don't know. They got into some kind of situation where they stopped really producing. But yeah, man. They're the ones that came out with like the Privateer rounds. And they had these other ones too with like the Grand Canyon and whatnot. But those were not quite as popular as the Privateer. Privateer is a huge popularity one. Very nice. Though. Can you see the lines? These are so nice. Look at that. Try to counterfeit something like that, China. Don't think you can do it. Anyways, so far, really good. And we're still going, which is the crazy part. Oh, look at that. The Asahi refining. Asahi, however you want to say it, man. It is a 1 ounce silver bar. These are nice too. Company that took over for Johnson Matthey. Beautiful. Okay. And then some little fractional pieces. Because one, oh, look at that little 1/2 ounce Aztec. Oh, I wanted one of those, but the prices were always so much. I was like, I couldn't get in there. Oh, it's not even a 1/2 ounce. This is a 1/4 ounce? I didn't know they made the 1/4 ounce. I thought they did halvesies. That's even cooler. 1/4 ounce Aztec. Well, there you go. The more you know. And this right here, that can't be more than a 1/10 ounce then, right? Let's see. 1/10 ounce. Man, I mean, in this box for August, Stephen's Best Loot has pretty much thought of everything, hasn't he? Craziness. So, what do I got here? I got basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ounces, and then, you know, a little bit less right there because of the fractionals, and then the numismatic piece. So that I'll be working on trying to get it right side up. And eventually I might be able to get it there if I do this a bunch. Do this a bunch. Okay. It's not working at all this time. All right, cool. Make me out to be a liar then. So let's go ahead and get into the paperwork and see what Stephen's Best Loot values all this stuff at. I think he gave me too much. He might have made a mistake this month. Let's see. So, okay, now, and of course, you can just, you know, do your own research, find out if you agree with this stuff. But what he does is he bases, this is the total right here, and this is kind of the retail prices, like, you know, secondary markets, sold listings, etc. That's kind of what he's using, you know, going by with this right here. And he's telling you kind of what he charged at the end. So you can see that I have a $250 box. He's suggesting that if you added up everything in the secondary market, you're closer to a $315 price range. But because Stephen's Best Loot is a, he, you know, buys from all these, you know, wholesale places and stuff, and he does, you know, he buys it as cheap as possible because he has a big amount that he buys. He's able to get these discounts and pass them on to us. So he got the Franklin in a Rattler. All right. And that's this one right here, upside down now, as you can see. You can see that he has 55 on that and retail 80 on the upside downness. So MS64. So what year was that? 54S. So check that out. MK Bars 2A round. That was this one. And we got this. He marked it at 38. It's a 1 ounce, right? Let's see. I could have swore it was, right? Yeah, 1 ounce on this. And he's got it at 38, retail 52. That's probably accurate. These poured pieces from MK Bar, especially these ones like this right here, a little bit more money on those. What else we got? The Germania bar, that's the 1 ounce right here. Those are super cool. I had no idea that was going to be so cool. 28, man, cheap on that. You got all the bells and whistles, which I think is nuts. And retail at 32. I mean, you have to check these out with me. I got to check these out after the video because I'm not sure about those. But, man, I would like to have more of these. I'd like to stack these up like in a pyramid. That would be kind of fun. Let me go a little quicker here. A Shy Bar. 26, man, even cheaper. That's just basic bullion prices. Retails for 28. Okay. I'm sure the big online sellers sell those for, you know, 29, 30 bucks. No problem. Let's see. Wild Pig Pour Round, 31. That was this one. That's probably really cheap right there. 31 for his stuff. I know sometimes his stuff can demand a bit of a premium. Yeah, the 40 bucks is probably more likely what you're going to see those go for. Between 35 and 40 for sure. No doubt on that. And then what else we got? We got the Geiger in the giant CD case. That's got to be expensive. Hold on. 35. 35 for that. Retails at 40. I actually thought it'd be more than that just because of all this craziness you got with it. Wow. Those have to be, like, if you're like a flipper, I would imagine this right here is a great thing to flip. Just because you're getting all this stuff with it right here. People are going to love that. Seeing all this right there come in their package. You know, how many of these right there can you really stack, though? It's going to be a pain. But as far as, like, you know, some small-time buyer that just wants a few ounces here and there, I'm sure they would really like that kind of stuff. Just an FYI. The Unity round, which was this one. I said Freedom round and Unity, my bad. 25, man. Look how that's the cheapest one yet, and it's one of the best rounds there are out there, man. These rounds are so hot. Man, I love them so much. Okay, and that was just dirt cheap, man. That's just as basic bullion as you can get. 27 bucks is what it says on retail. That's nutty. Quarter ounce Aztec, only $8. And you know, it's got to be way more than that on the retail market. 10 bucks. Whew, man. You know, that fractional stuff, if you buy it from like online sources, that stuff is just so expensive. This has a quarter ounce right there for $8 on his end, is what he's thinking the price comes to. You know, it's funny because for 1 gram, you can often see those for $3 to $4 for 1 gram of silver. People are paying that all the time. Fractional stuff tends to be very, very expensive, which was why I don't recommend that you go out and buy a bunch of this fractional stuff by itself, because you end up paying such a ridiculous amount per ounce of silver that way. But when it comes in a box like this and he can get it to you for a decent price, it's almost like, well, it's coming anyways, you know, whatever. Here's a 10th ounce for $4. The 10th ounce I usually see go for $7. So him coming in at retail price of $6, I think that's even shy of where they normally go for. Just, you know, my opinion. Steven's Best Loot is entitled to his. Regardless, a $250 box, he's suggesting the retail is more like $315. I can see it definitely close to that for sure. He's saying a savings of 65 bucks right here. Very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me what you think in the comments, of course, and make sure there's nothing in here. What else could there be, right? No, there's nothing else. That's an interesting box. I'm very, very happy with this one. Some products that I've seen out there, and I was just kind of like, I probably wouldn't get that myself, just because it's too expensive, you know. And then some things that I didn't know about that I would like as much as I do, and now I'd like to get some more of them. So, bada bing. I bet if I did want more of something, I could probably reach out to Steven and be like, hey, do you have any more of like these little Geiger, these little 1 ounce right here? Not Geiger, I'm sorry, Germanium Mint, my bad. Or these Geiger 1 ounces. I bet he has more if I wanted them. And I just say, hey, I want like, you know, 1,000,000 ounces of these right here in my stack. Wouldn't that be fun? These little guys? Fantastic. I can't believe it's a whole ounce. Weird. Anyways, long-winded enough. You know, I keep on popping out these Steven's Best Loots unboxings. You guys wanted to see one every month, so I've been doing that. I'm going to continue for 2023, I hope, with those unboxings. And, yeah, I mean, if you also get one of these, please feel free to tell me what you got in your box. Let it, you know, be down in the comments below. Just you know, leave a comment. That way people know what you're getting too. Because I am curious, and I think everybody else is, to make sure that, you know, they're not secretly stuffing my package full of extra bonuses since I'm a you know, YouTuber. Whoa. But anyways, yeah, Steven's Best Loot. Check out his little subscription box if you do want to get into it. I'll have information down below the video in the description, you know, to see if you want to grab one. It's I think it's easier than ever. I think he has it all streamlined on his website. So bada bing, bada boom. Check him out if you would like to get something that's just delivered to your mailbox and at the best possible prices that Steven can possibly get them to you. I think it's pretty darn fair if you ask me. Anyways, Spegtacular is out. You know, when I was a kid, we did this every day in school, and I believe we need to bring this back a little bit, and I'm going to start right now. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.